YouTube? It's your boy Don Jats back with another video. Today we reacting to Draymond Green destroys Kendrick Perkins for comments about LeBron James. Please show a like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Road to 300 subscribers. Let's get right into it. It's been this big beef surrounding Kendrick Perkins and Draymond Green. I saw the other night Kendrick Perkins had a Twitter space where he was kind of addressing Draymond and like a lot of other situations that's going on with him. But I want to see what started this whole beef. I did see Kendrick's response to Draymond, but I want to know like what started all this. So let's get right into it. But
I got a confession. Like, let me tell you. So we played the Cleveland Cavaliers in 2008. And it was a game 7, right? We just had lost game 6. And I ain't gonna lie, man, I was scared as hell going into that game 7 against LeBron James.
That's a testament. That's a testament. I don't know which word is supposed to be used there, but that shows how, like, people be like, oh, like, players don't respect LeBron because, like, you'll see clips of like Jason Tatum after he dunked on LeBron. He bumping
www.ticket360, minha mãe do céu! Peitou LeBron ainda, hein? Feroz!
Or you'll see like Nazir Muhammad shoving LeBron.
James fell down. That's just a fact. So James throwing.
What's another thing that Jimmy Butler and LeBron tangled up? Young Jimmy Butler and LeBron, they got into it. Like Jimmy Butler was trying to like fight LeBron.
Now you saw that kick from Butler again, trying to get moving.
People see those moments and be like, "Oh, players don't respect LeBron James," but and those will be the reasons those will be the scenarios they bring up. But this shows Kendrick just said he was scared to play LeBron. Kendrick Perkins, one of them mean mug players. You ain't never used to see Kendrick Perkins with a smile on his face when he was playing. And now he talking about he feared LeBron? LeBron is harmless though, right? Nah, like they know LeBron on the court. LeBron ain't really gonna go out there and give you 50 unless he got to. In game 7 situations, I trust LeBron over anybody.
And this was the only time that I actually prayed that something happened to him at practice. I said, you know what? Like, no.
What a thing to confess.
I hope he means that figuratively. Like, you know how people be like, I prayed for that such and such happened. And I'm like, bro, and you know they don't pray. They don't, like, notice like when somebody dies, the comments, praying for you, brother, praying for you. And that be the end of it. They'll comment praying for you. Scroll to the next thing. No, goodness well they ain't praying for you. So like I hope this is one of those moments. I hope he didn't literally, please Father, enter LeBron before this game 7. Let him break his arm in practice. So let him land awkwardly and dislocate his elbow so he can't play. I hope he just mean it figuratively like most people when they mean that stuff figuratively.
I know, but I'm being real. Like, I was like, let us get breaking news that LeBron has, tore his ACL or something.
Jesus.
Like,
I've been being generous because, like, broken arm, what? You break your arm, you usually back in about 6 to 8 weeks. I know dislocated elbow, it's a likelihood he could have played through that, but you don't want to risk nothing worse happening. But, I mean, it's just game 7, so he probably would play through that. But a torn ACL? Please tell me this is not a joke. Tell me you mean like you was hoping he got injured, but you just used the term praying instead to make it a little stronger. Hope this got to be a bit. This can't be serious.
I did, bro. Like, I'm not even lying. I'm not even exaggerating. And
To edit this out.
No, you can't edit this out. This is real.
I can't believe he said that. Some things you just can keep to yourself. It's okay, Perk, I promise.
Yeah, he could
A
have.
lot of people had issues with what Perk said. And one of those people is Draymond Green. He had some strong thoughts about that one. Let's hear what he had to say.
You are exactly who I thought you were. Exactly who I thought you were. Kendrick Perkins.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Draymond coming to Draymond and LeBron do seem like they probably would get along with each other off the court, but when it's go time, all that friendship stuff in the back of your mind. But Draymond saying this, you're known as one of the most dirtiest players, kicking people in the nuts, trying to ruin their life lineage players in the NBA. So you got you coming to LeBron defense. I mean, understandable, because that is weird for Kendrick to say. But let's see though. Draymond coming to his defense.
You act like this clown, and it's baffling to me. He could never be you. You know why he could never be you? Because he never done it.
Exactly.
You go up here acting like him. You don't have to do that, buddy. You played. Sure. You did it. Go talk about it.
I feel that sentiment.
Or can you not? I'd hope that you can. With all these hot takes you make, you should be able to. You don't have to act like that, my man. You don't have to go up there. You go from being enforcer to coon.
Ooh! Those are fighting words. And I'm not even trying to instigate.
I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
Y'all know me. I be gassing stuff sometimes. But, okay, for those of y'all who are not black, when a black person refers to another black person as a coon, it means they're doing something against their race. Like you're praying that your fellow black brother tears his ACL just for your gain. Just for your gain. But I don't like that word. I don't like that term personally, because it's like, I'm trying to think. It's the equivalent to me. I'm trying to think, what is something on par? Not like a white person. I guess you could say a white person calling you the N-word. Someone disrespecting a female family member calling them the B-word. When you get that coon label, those are fighting words. I'm not going to lie.
At least you act like an enforcer. I didn't really ever take you for one. Which is why, when we were playing the Cavs in the NBA Finals,
Kendrick, he knew when he was playing, he knew who to try and who not to try. Like he wasn't going to go at, I mean, even with Draymond, he's the same way. He knows who to go at and who not to. But Kendrick wasn't going to go at, because then him and Zach Randolph had beef. Zach Randolph even said Kendrick Perkins was bluffing. He ain't never did nothing about that. But people know not to try Zebo.
And I was shaking them pom-poms. And people was like, oh, man, I remember my Twitter blowing up. Like, you leave LeBron alone. You shouldn't be shaking pom-poms at LeBron. Brown, my big brother, I would never shake pom-poms at him. Also, who's he cheering for? I was shaking pom-poms at the guy in the suit in the back over at the bench. Shaking my pom-poms at him.
Basically
that guy.
Him a cheerleader.
You don't have to act like that, man. You can go on TV and be real and, like, stand on business. You don't got to go up there doing that stuff.
See, instead of calling him a coon, you could have just said something like Kendrick's. I mean, that's fighting words too. I was gonna say puppet, but I feel like those are fighting words too to certain people. So, but that's less. That'll hit a less harder. But I think that's what Draymond's intent was, to boom, hit him, like take some jabs at him, you know? I think that was his intent. So I don't know. But puppet would have still been offensive, but just less.
You doing? This man just went on JJ's podcast the other day and said, I was praying that LeBron James got hurt. What? Are you kidding me? You actually thought that was okay to admit? Come on, cuz.
And then JJ was like, I'm going to edit this out. Nah, this is real. What made you think that was okay? It's certain stuff you could have just keep that
Can't
one
think
in the
that's
draft,
okay
bro.
to admit.
You could have keep that one.
Even if you felt that way, which, by the way, why do you feel that way?
That too.
That's a problem. But even if you felt that way, hey, take that one to the grave, my man. And JJ, being the scholar that he is, the great individual that JJ is, and most importantly, the new media, why is that significant right now? Because the new media, we also protect guys. Like, we protect, this isn't about tearing you down.
Yeah, they don't spew. New media started with like the NBA YouTubers, Legend of Winning, B-Souls, Mike Korzemba. See, I don't want to get the names because I'm going to forget somebody. But y'all know that they started that wave of like actually breaking stuff down. Then the NBA players got on board. Richard Jefferson, JJ Redick, now Draymond. Like, they're not just gonna get on and spew the hottest take that come to their mind for views. You would think the guys on TV would be the ones who's articulating the breakdowns, and the YouTube guys you would think clickbait and hot take. But it's really the other way around. Like, especially for these guys that played, they don't got to get on TV and do that. So I definitely agree with Draymond. I hold that same sentiment. Like, you don't got to get on TV and say the craziest thing. I mean, we all have some kind of crazy take that we actually believe. Those takes should be said, but like the hot take of, like when Skip Bayless like, I'll take current day Michael Jordan over prime LeBron. Bro, you don't believe that. Like, and you got NBA players that'll get on TV and start spewing that stuff too. Like, oh, I'm better than the rookie of the year. Bro, in your prime, you was towel boy. Not literally because you played, but you know what I'm saying. Like, you average 2 points per game for your career.
And real Skip Bayless trying to tear you down. We don't do that. Now, we do critique.
Yeah, y'all critique and hold players accountable, but y'all not going to do certain things y'all not going to say because it goes against that NBA guy, that NBA bro code. Because a lot of these guys are like brothers. They say they are like brothers. It ain't but the way they carry themselves, it's a certain code that they go by.
Something's off. We gonna talk about it, but we not gonna just try to tear you. No. We're gonna try to help that. And so JJ, being the new media member that he is, then tries to give you an opportunity to walk it back.
Yeah, clean up what you said.
Like, you mean like you sprained ankle? No, ACL. Are you kidding me, bruh? There was once upon a time, or excuse me, there was once a point in time where ACLs was ending people's careers, man. You remember this, how we feed our families. We always talk like, I don't know if you do because it's not much substance, but I always talk about like when you get hurt, you leave the court. Like, you live that. Like, you don't leave the court and then it's like, all right, I'm not hurt no more. I can walk now. But when the game's going on and when practice is going on, I'm back on crutches like it's a video game. No, you really live this stuff. So for you to prey on another man's downfall, that's a character flaw, my man.
Yeah, that's just weird.
If you prey on somebody's downfall once, you...
But at the same time, Draymond, I definitely am team Draymond with this. Because people was just saying, why did Draymond call Kendrick a coon? Why did Draymond call Kendrick that? But seeing both sides, I understand where Draymond is coming from. But at the same time, Draymond wasn't praying for people to get injured. He was actually going out there and injuring people, if you know what I'm saying.
I'm gonna pray on it again. Not necessarily that you pray on LeBron's downfall because y'all are in, like, living two totally different worlds.
Yeah, when he was on the Cavs, what if he prayed on Steph Curry's downfall, you know? Or KD's downfall because KD did the ultimate betrayal. Please injure KD type of thing, you know?
But that just means you're the type of person that'll prey on someone's downfall.
Perk was really out here praying that LeBron James tore his ACL or got hurt before the game so that way they could win Game 7. That's insane. So wait, was he praying for Steph to get hurt in the finals when he was on the Cavs? Or was it just LeBron? Does he pray for a lot of players to get hurt? Did he pray for them to get hurt this year when he picked the Celtics? I'm just confused now. I think the point he was trying to make is that LeBron James is so great that you fear him so much
that
you almost wish there was some way where he wouldn't be on the court and you could win the game.
But he kind of like doubled down on it, so that kind of had me like, I don't think he's even saying that. So yeah.
Without him being there. But man, did that sound bad. Wishing someone gets a potential career-altering injury just so you can win a game.
Even when players like Draymond said, torn ACL was considered career-ending at a point. But now it's like you can still come back. But a lot of players, even now, being that they come back from it, they still don't play. They still ain't the same star they once was.
Even if you put that much effort into your jump shot, just saying, I mean, hey, you could have won anyway. I like how Draymond told him to stop being like Skip Bayless, though. That was pretty funny, because that sounds like something Skip Bayless would do. Just praying LeBron James fails in the fourth quarter, or maybe gets an injury where he can't win a championship, so that way he can't pass the GOAT Michael Jordan, you know?
But I don't even think Skip would go that far as saying that. Okay, he posted the deleted response. I've seen this already, but
You don't have to act like that, my man. You don't have to go up there. You go from being enforcer to coon. How does that happen?
That's the only part I seen, like, that was the only part that people was showing at first. So it's like, now seeing the full, like, thing, like, people made it seem like, oh, he's going at it. Kendrick, even Kendrick Perkins made it seem like that. Oh, he's going at him unwarranted. But now seeing that Kendrick Perkins was definitely out of line.
It was that line right there that really pissed off Kendrick Perkins. Dang. He had a response in a now deleted video. I'm sure ESPN called and made him delete it. There was a lot of swearing in it. But the internet...
I figured that's what happened. I was like, ESPN probably told him, this is a bad look, so take that down. So, but yeah.
So let's roll that clip.
Hey, Draymond, you good? What's wrong with you? Didn't you just win your 4th championship? What the you worried about me for? What, you mad? You mad because I'm doing it my way and it's happened to work? I'm doing it my way. I ain't got to do it your way. I'm doing it my way. But look, forget the old media, forget the new media. I'm going to stand by the old law, right? And the old law says, hey, man, all that disrespect and all that whole shit, calling somebody a coon, man, you got me f***ed up. Ain't nothing a coon about me. Ain't no cooning, ain't none of that. Straight up. And here's the thing, right? We all know, dog. We all know. You all bark and no bite. We know this. The NBA...
People could say the same thing about you, Perk. I'm not gonna lie. You didn't keep that energy with Zebo. All I got to say.
Brothers know this. A lot of them that's talking behind your back with the whispers, they know this. They know you not gonna do nothing. This is proven. This is facts. We know that. So, one, stop with all the tough talk. You can talk about me as an ESPN analyst. You can talk about my takes. You can talk about everything you want to do. I don't give a f*** about that. But what you not gonna do is, you not gonna disrespect me and call me no mother coon. And I'ma stand on that. You talk about standing on something, I'm standing on that. That's what I'm not gonna be, especially by you, when we all know you not gonna do nothing. Let me try that wink again. You not gonna do nothing. And
I felt that part, so
it's proven. We know that. We know you ain't gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight. We know you ain't gonna pour milk on cereal.
I know it was a weird. He started going into weird analogies, but basically he tried to say that Draymond not about that life. But like I said, couldn't the same thing be said for you, Ken?
We know you ain't gonna listen to it go snap, crackle, or pop. We know that. But that coon, man, you got me fucked up. We could keep it entertainment. We could keep it ESPN. You could whatever you want to do. But we ain't doing that coon boy. Real talk. Carry on.
So there you have it. My thoughts haven't really changed since last video.
Yeah. Definitely out of line. But yeah, I feel that's just my opinion. But anyway, please show like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Road 300 subscribers. Link will be in the description. Are you Team Kendrick, Perkins, or Team Draymond?